Hi, boys and girls. I hope that you are doing well. Today we're going to be talking about figurative language, and you're going to receive this presentation. However, your presentation is actually going to have more slides. At the end of this video, I'm going to show you how to use the highlight so you can answer multi-choice questions. And let's get started. So, figurative language. What is figurative language? In this paragraph, it basically says figurative language is used by writers to create a more entertaining writing, but figurative language is also words or phrases that mean something else. So they do not mean what they actually mean. They're not their ordinary meanings. Okay, so the type of figurative language that we're going to be talking about is simile, metaphor, personification, and hyperbole. Simile is when comparing one thing to another using the words like or as. For example, I am as funny as a clown. Now, I'm not saying I'm a clown, I'm saying that I'm very funny. A metaphor is also a comparison, but without the words like or as. You can say Albert is the walking Google of Mr. Daniel's class. If you remember, Albert was the character from Fish in a Tree, and he is very smart, and they called him the walking Google because he could literally answer anything because he's so smart. Personification. So personification is when a non-human thing is given human traits. For example, the ocean hugged me warmly as I jumped in. The ocean does not have hands. It cannot actually hug me, but I am saying that it was a great feeling jumping in to the ocean. It was warm and it was great. I had a lot of fun. Okay, a hyperbole is when a statement is exaggerated. So it's so exaggerated that it's not believable. So, for example, I am as big as an ant. Now, I am not as big as an ant. That would be impossible. It's just saying that I am very small. Okay, I have to move fast because I have to record within 5 minutes. So, I hope that this helped. Simile, once again, comparing things using like or as, metaphor comparing things, but you're not using like or as. Personification is when you give a non-human thing human traits, and hyperbole is a statement that is exaggerated. Okay, so this is my example. I'm going to read it. You could see the traffic for miles ahead. Every few minutes, the cars would move a couple of feet, then come to a halt. This is awful, wept Andrea. We'll never get home. The cars are lined up all the way to the west coast. Now, the first question is identify the type of figurative language represented in the underlined words. Is it a simile? No, because we are not using the words like or as. The cars are lined up all the way to the west coast. No like or no as. Metaphor, it is also not comparing anything, like it's not comparing the traffic to another traffic. Is it personification? Nope, the traffic is not being given human traits. I don't see anything. Hyperbole, yeah, it's an exaggeration. The traffic cannot actually be all the way to the west coast. That's too much traffic. It's kind of unbelievable. So that I would say that's a hyperbole. So I'm going to highlight this and I'm going to go to my highlighter, so right there, and I'm going to choose the color yellow. So that is my answer. That is how I expect you to give me your answers. Okay, now explain what the figure of speech means. Now I can go ahead and answer this using a sentence. So this figure of speech, I'm using the words from the prompt. So this figure of speech means that there is a lot of traffic. Okay, don't forget my period. Now, once again, you're actually going to be doing this by yourself today and tomorrow. So figurative language exercise 20 and figurative language exercise 22. I'm going to make digital versions of that same part of the document that you're going to be that you received in your packet. So you can answer either one as long as you send me either a picture or you submit the Google slide presentation.